Alright guys, so about 2 weeks ago, some retard stole all my rods and reels. 4 rods, 4 reels is basically the worst day of my life. But just recently, a few days ago actually, one of our friends who is actually the president of Skeeter Boats learned that I got all my rods stolen. He actually lives in the same neighborhood that it happened in. And yeah, so he actually brought me over to his house and gave me 7 rods, 7 of the nicest rods that I've ever touched. And this is actually 6 right here. I gave one of them to my dad, and 4 reels right here. Again, Skeeter. And all these are the nicest reels that there are. Shimano Chronarch, Quantum, and then Shimano Corrado, and then another Shimano Sitica, I believe, in this bag. And yeah, this guy is super awesome. He actually gave me all of this stuff. Since he is the president of Skeeter, I guess he can get this stuff for free. They send it into him. I don't really know, but all I know is he is awesome. Buy Skeeter stuff. And yeah, all of this, oh no, Kistler, Skeeter, TFO, all of the nicest rods, way nicer than the rods that got stolen, and same with these reels. But I'm gonna stop talking, and mostly in this video I just wanted to say that, and then I'm gonna put all of these together, put which reel onto which rod, whatever I want, and pair them up with line, and then basically show a little rod and reel arsenal for y'all guys. So this is incredible, probably the best day of my life, at least one of them. And yeah. Okay, before we get all these spooled up, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what basically all these rods and reels are. So there are the 7 rods I have and the 4 reels, and then we have that reel, which was the one reel that I had before that didn't get stolen. It's not a very good reel at all. It's pretty old, and that's why originally the guy gave me that rod, that rod, that rod, that rod, and that rod, and that rod, and those 4 reels. But the rod I had left was that reel and that rod. So I won't be showing you that one and that one, just these new things. So first off, we'll start with these rods. This one is basically the beefiest one of them all. It's a Quantum PT 710 heavy rod, so that is definitely a beef stick. Next is right here, this Skeeter Performance Fishing. I know it's upside down, but Temple Fork Outfitters TFO 7.3 medium heavy fast action. Good rod. Next is this is a rod designed especially for the Skeeter Owners Tournament, the same one that we fished, 25th Skeeter Owners Tournament, TFO rod, 7.3 medium heavy, just the same as that one. Those are the same. And here, this one actually doesn't have any of the stats on it. It's a G Loomis. Yeah, it's basically all I know. Over here it says some stuff, but not the link, not anything. That's about that. That's probably a 7-footer. And here, this one is the exact same as this one, TFO 7.3 medium heavy. And then the last one is this Skeeter Performance Fishing Kistler Cranking Series 6.9 micro stick. Now we'll move on to the reels. Here we go. We got this Shimano Corrado 8.2 to 1 gear ratio, which is incredibly high. So there's that. Thing's crazy looking. Here is the box for it. Shimano Corrado 70 XG for that one. Okay. Now we'll move on to this one, which is another Shimano Corrado, except this one's the 200 Shimano. Yeah, that thing is another super nice one. 6.2 gear ratio. here is the box for that reel. Probably shouldn't stack them on top of each other. I don't want them to fall. Okay, next is the third and last Shimano Chronarch C1 4 Plus, or maybe it's C14. I don't really know. I've never seen this before. 150 HG, 7.6 to 1 gear ratio. And here is the box for that Shimano Chronarch. And lastly, right here is the Quantum Smoke reel. This thing is crazy looking. I've never owned a Quantum baitcaster, and I already like this thing. It's got the really nice foam handle, 6.6 to 1 gear ratio. And here is the box for that reel. And yeah, so there's all those incredible setups he gave me, and all those rod socks over there. So now let's start spooling these up. Alright guys, got all of the rods rigged up, all of these four. I'll go ahead and show y'all. This one, flipping and pitching, 17-pound fluorocarbon. This one, shallow diving crankbaits, 15-pound fluorocarbon. This one, deep crankbaits, 12-pound mono. This one, top water, 14-pound mono. But the one that I was going to use for the frog rod and put like 65-pound braid on it, whenever I went out and bought the lines for these, I forgot to get braid somehow. So can't rig this one up today, but next time I go out I will get some braid. But yeah, I got all those rigged up. Again, thanks a lot to this guy. He is insane that he would just give me all these. It's crazy. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is basically my current rod and reel arsenal. I do need to get a spinning reel, obviously, but for now, this is good. Subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.